Hello everyone, welcome to Learnopedia. How are you guys? So guys, today I again came up with a new video and hope you people are going to like it. It is going to be interesting as well as informational. So before starting guys, please do subscribe my channel if you haven't subscribed it yet. And now let's start. So guys, what if I tell you, like we have learned in our in primary classes, that all the planets revolve around the sun? What if I tell you that it is not true? Even sun and other planets, they revolve around each other. So then question comes, if I am saying that all the planets doesn't revolve around the sun, then what we have studied is what to say wrong. We have got wrong knowledge from our books or from the text which we have learned. So guys, for this I will say what we have learned is correct, but according to astronomy there is a particular center of mass between two heavenly bodies, and that center is known as barycentre. So the two heavenly bodies revolve around the sun. Even if suppose we will talk about what to say earth and sun, then both earth and sun will be revolving around that barycentre. So what we have learned is correct, but the thing is sun is too what to say its mass is too huge as compared to earth. And then if we will calculate the barycentre of earth, then it will lies inside the sun. So in that way it is technically correct that the planet is revolving around the sun. Now if we compare it with other planets such as Jupiter, Jupiter is what to say too much huge and its mass is too much. Jupiter doesn't what to say revolve around the sun. In fact, they that Jupiter and sun both revolve around that particular center of mass, that is very center. Now as Jupiter is too much what to say, it is having too much weight. So what happens there is like the center of mass of both the sun and the Jupiter lies outside the sun, that is somewhere nearby the sun. So both sun and Jupiter revolve around that barycenter. So here that what we have studied is like the all the planets revolve around the sun proves wrong, because now we can see that barycenter is what to say is the center point, and around that this Jupiter and the sun is revolving. So you can see that in this picture also, that a small white color or this a small point, it is showing that sun and Jupiter both are revolving around. Now why this barycenter lies outside for the case of Jupiter? So we all know that the radius of the sun is 6,96,340 kilometers, and if we calculate the center of mass between this sun and the Jupiter, then it will be around 7,42,000 kilometers. So that is what to say somewhat outside the sun. So that is why we can clearly see that the sun and Jupiter revolving around that particular center, and not the Jupiter is revolving around the sun. So now question comes is how to calculate this barycenter. So for the calculating the barycenter, there is a small formula, that is R is equals to A into M1 into sum of M1 plus M2. So there is one more condition for this formula, that M1 should be greater than the M2. So then what is the R? R is the barycenter, and that R will be calculated from the center of the heavenly body, means two heavenly bodies which we are taking, and the one which is heavier, it is calculated from that center. And as we all know that these M1 M2 are the what to say masses of the two bodies, and A is the distance between the center of both the heavenly bodies. So with this you can calculate the barycenter of the two heavenly bodies, and you can find that many of the planets barycenter lies inside the sun, what to say in the radius of the sun. So technically it is correct, like all the planets are revolving around the sun, and it varies in the case of the Jupiter. And this barycenter is very useful for the purpose of astronomy, like many planets can be discovered by using barycenter. Many other calculations can be done by using the barycenter. So this was the today's video. Hope you like the information, and guys, please don't forget to like this video and press the subscribe button and the bell icon for the regular updates. Thank you.